A storm continues through the night in September 2007 in Muyi Village, Yunnan. The heavy rain has washed away the dirt and debris, hiding an ancient tomb. Just a few days after the Yunnan Provincial Institute of Archaeology hears the news, an archaeological team directed by Young Fan is sent to the site. Some pottery, lacquer, and bronze items are found, including some coins unique to the Han Dynasty some 2,000 years ago. Although there are only a few burial objects, it appears the deceased must have been a prominent person. The large size of the coffin is further evidence of his status.
那么当时一看这个，是一个比较大型的木椁墓，在云南地区来讲呢，这样规模的这个木椁墓呢，一定它的墓主的身份一定不低。很可惜呢，就说这个墓被 先期盗掘了，残存了一些东西。
Guangnan County is in southeastern Yunnan province. It's the first time a tomb from 2,000 years ago has been found in this area. This will greatly enhance research into the ancient history of the region. Archaeologists turn to historical records to find the identity of the tomb's owner. Over 2,000 years ago, there were two powerful states in present-day southwest China. The state of Dian was in the Lake Dian area, and the state of Yilong occupied today's Guizhou province. Each had its own royalty, but today's Guangnan County was not in either territory, complicating the search for the tomb owner's identity. Then Young makes an accidental discovery.
当时在清理这个墓的时候，我们就了解了一些情况，包括周边的一些情况。当时村民对我讲，就是说对面山坡，1938年的时候还出过一面铜鼓，当然那面铜鼓后来非常著名，就进度鼓，非常著名，这就引起我的注意。
This large bronze drum, unearthed 70 years ago, was the first such drum ever found in Yunnan. Its surface is decorated with images depicting a boat race, which is why it's called the boat race drum. The bronze drum is exclusively found at sites of ancient kingdoms in southwest China and Southeast Asia. Archaeologists and historians are eager to learn more about them. But the experts are still searching for the name of the ancient creators of this bronze drum.
铜鼓呢，也是一种礼器，和中原地区的鼎吧比较相似。早期的铜鼓，从国际的这个角度呢。 有三大类，一个是石在山型、万家坝型、石在山型和越南的东山型，就是西汉及西汉以前的鼓。那么主要是这三大类。西汉以后一直延续到明清都有，当然就是这个分类就多了。姆尼出土的铜鼓呢，它属于汉代铜鼓。
The tomb is in the same area where the drum was found, and Young doesn't think it's a coincidence. He realizes that the drum could help reveal the tomb owner's identity. He begins looking at other drums found in the area and their relationship to this one. Most ancient Chinese bronze drums were found in Guizhou, Sichuan, Yunnan, and Guangxi. More have been found in Guangnan, located near the border between Yunnan and Guangxi, than in any other county in the country. More bronze drums have been unearthed in Guangnan since the boat race drum was discovered in 1938. Now experts want to determine the people who created them. They start by revisiting the ancient civilizations discovered in Yunnan. The discovery of the king's gold seal provided evidence of the existence of the state of Dian, and a large amount of bronzeware provided important information about the state. A large number of bronze drums from Dian were unearthed. They're similar in shape and type to the ones unearthed in Guangnan County. This seems to indicate that the drums found at Guangnan came from Dian. The person buried in the tomb could be a local leader under Dian authority. But then it was discovered that unlike in other areas, bronze drums are still used in folk rituals in Guangnan, mainly by the Zhuang people, who consider them sacred. Most Zhuang people claim their ancestors were from the little-known ancient state of Goding. Guima village in Guangnan County is a typical Zhuang village. At dusk, village elders gather at Dai Lianfu's home to pray to this bronze drum for a good harvest. The drum has been passed down many generations in the Dai family. The bronze drum is said to be possessed by the powerful spirit of their ancestors. They prayed while drinking liquor from the top of the drum to receive their blessing. This drum is the guardian spirit of the village and a witness to its history. The local people claim their history goes back to the legendary state of Goding.
这个铜鼓呢，祖宗就先从传下来的。我们整个老老幼幼、大大小小都来我家这种祭铜鼓。这个铜鼓的年纪呢，根据有民众记述的，也有2800多年了。我一听他们前辈说了，高丁古过那会儿是相对说，就是我们讲求了嘛，这个铜鼓为 相依为命了，从这个那个时代的我们种球啊，就是不管你在哪个地方也好，就以这个铜鼓来这个传帮下来的。
这个铜鼓呢，在很多学者专家研究的时候，都以为，它是文物，它只能说从地下出土的一种宝物，但是实际在我们广南呢。 这个它一直到现在就活在人们生活当中，在广南呢应用最多的就是壮族。很多专家推测来讲呢，它就古代应当是，起源于炊具，煮饭呢就是烧饭用的吧。 但是这个呢，只能说当时的那种形状来源于这种垂迹那有可能，但是最早的铜鼓呢，就部落。
Ruling out a connection between the tomb and ancient Dian. The experts realize that Goding is an important clue to the tomb occupant's identity, but they have yet to identify the state in historical records. Archaeologists find a mention of the vassal states of Dian, Goding, and Yilang in Yunnan during the Han Dynasty in a historical record written in the Jin Dynasty. This shows that the state did exist, but it doesn't give its location. According to the Book of Han, Goding is located in a southwestern prefecture of the Han Dynasty. Several prefectures were set up in the western part of the county during the Han Dynasty. Historical records indicate that Goding shared borders with several other prefectures. Its neighbors included the state of Dian and the state of Yilang. Today's Guangnan County would have been in the interior of the state.
汉代的时候呢，在中原这部分能管理到的地方，都实行了郡县制了。但是还有很多边缘的地方，还有一些小的那些地方国，还没有能到郡县里面去。但是呢，汉代对这些地方实行一种叫做以故俗制，就是你原来的风俗，原来怎么治理还是原来怎么的，你只要归附汉朝了。 那我就承认你，让你以故属制存在。这个时候呢，你归附过来了，你这个小国家就享受县一级的待遇，就是侯。
It's now been confirmed that Guangnan was part of ancient Goding. This leads experts to assume the tomb discovered in Muyi village is from that state. Young discovers many man-made mounds in Muyi village, leading him to believe the site is probably a large graveyard. If bronze drums were to be found, it could help reveal the identity of the tomb owner and reveal more about Goding. In spring 2011, Young and his team once again began an approved archaeological excavation in Muyi village. Their target is an area where the mounds were noticed 4 years ago. The excavation goes smoothly. A tomb is discovered under the mound. More burial objects are unearthed almost every day. This gives Young and his team high hopes of making some significant finds. On the fourth day, a metal object is discovered that appears to be mostly still underground. The object seems to get larger as the archaeologists dig it out of the ground. Finally, a large bronze drum is recovered. This simple but formal-looking drum belongs to the same type as the boat race drum, meaning it's also over 2,000 years old. It is 2 centimeters wider than the boat race drum, making it the largest of its type found so far. Because of the relationship between the bronze drums and ancient Goding, the archaeologists hypothesized that this was a royal tomb, as was the one found in 2007. This follow-up excavation will attempt to confirm this hypothesis. It takes only 10 days to open all the tombs, among the shallowest the archaeologists have ever seen.
整个墓葬的这个形制，它基本上是一个平地上挖浅坑，然后在上面，然后做了一个人工拿土石堆筑起来的一个土坑。沿着墓室的周边，它会栽一些木桩，然后起加固作用。它比较独特的点呢，就是说它地貌特点可能下面这种石头比较多，所以它想挖深坑的这种条件可能不太允许，它可能只是挖了稍微一个浅坑，像我们现在盖房子一样，然后把整个墓室给盖起来。它是仿中原的一个形制，把整个墓室也做出来了。另外在北边和南边也都有2个墓道。另外跟楚国的葬俗呢有类似之处，它在这个整个墓室的周边，它会拿青膏泥和石块，然后把整个这个椁室这一块，然后把它封闭起来，就起到一个很好的这个密封和防盗的一个效果。
But the presence of tombs of this type in remote Goding over 2,000 years ago is a mystery. It may not be a Goding tomb. Historical records indicate that Goding was inhabited by the Pu people and led by a ruler named Wu. This connects Goding with an even earlier period. Historical records indicate that the Pu people originated from the ancient 100 Pu tribes. The tribes took part in King Wu's conquest of the Shang dynasty in the 11th century BC. So when King Wu established the Zhou dynasty, he richly rewarded them. Centuries later, the Chu's expansion forced the tribes to leave their homeland. The archaeologists spend a long time studying their migration routes, hoping to confirm that Goding was built by the Pu people. Young discovered that their migration route was very similar to the distribution of bronze drums found in the area.
从这个早晚铜鼓的分布的状况、分布的地域来看，很简单，就是说早期铜鼓，它是沿着这个长江中游，呈扇形向西南地区乃至东南亚分布的。这是早期铜鼓。比如说早期铜鼓主要集中在贵州、广西的西部以及云南。包括东南亚地区，那么，它实际上就是白埔民族受到这个楚的排挤以后，然后也是呈扇形向西南地区分布的。这个呢和矮化的分布也一样，矮化呢主要也集中在贵州的南部、广西的西部以及云南的大部分地区。所以呢就说，铜鼓。 最早应该是白埔民族使用的。
Rock paintings are usually found in the same locations as bronze drums. Wenshan Prefecture, which includes Guangnan, has many such paintings. The experts are studying the rock paintings to understand the relationship between the Pu people and Goding.
岩画目前在国际上或者在全国范围内，它的时代的断代都是比较难的一个点，只能采取那种比较的，就是对比的手法来确定初步的年代。但是从云南的岩画来看，特别是文山地区的岩画，它的时代应该是战国以后。咱们首先要解决的一个问题是这个地方的族属问题。这个族属问题呢，首先文山地区在远古的时期，它应该是一个远古的仆人。岩画所反映的图像，咱们可以看到，有的图像呢上面有一根羽毛，有的是两根羽毛，实际就说用羽毛来装饰，这个是一个特点。出土的红骨上，那就明显骨腰上就看到了有，用羽毛来装饰的跳蚁人舞的这种图形，应该是它延续了远古时期的这种装饰。我感觉它的民族成分应该是远古的仆人。
古代江南的民族普遍的以鸟图腾作为他最信奉最大的神，后来就分化了，叫做东夷有一部分的鸟，或者说分化变成凤，就是汉族的图腾，而江南的民族包括仆人，它是保存着比较原生态的鸟的形状，头饰是高高的像鸟的一个翎毛一样。
Zhuang women in Guangnan still put feathers in their hair when they dress up for various festivals. This type of high headgear is considered to have evolved from that ancient tradition. The experts determined that the rock paintings and bronze drums were created by the same ethnic group. The ancient Pu people evolved into the people of Goding. Traces of this ancient ethnic group's traditions can still be seen in the area today. The Pu people built Goding and left traces of the relationship with the Central Plains and Chu cultures in their tombs. This is further evidence that the tomb in Muyi village is from ancient Goding. The many unearthed burial objects are taken to the Guangnan County Museum for processing so that archaeologists can properly study them. These agate and gem items have been polished and drilled. They were obviously luxurious ornaments. You can still see traces where they were embedded on the bronze vessels. A large number of bronze articles have been unearthed, many decorated with gemstones. Some of the other items are inlaid with gold. These objects show that the manufacture of crafting bronze objects had reached a fairly advanced stage. This set of bells is decorated with images of sheep's horns on top. Bells were important for certain imperial ceremonies in the Central Plains. This set of bells also has characteristics of southwest China. The discovery of the bells and bronze drum indicates that it's a tomb of a tribal leader and vassal king. Historical records confirm that Goding was a vassal state. But Young believes Goding was a vassal state before the Han Dynasty.
勾丁以前呢，它是称侯，但是呢，绝不是西汉封的，因为当时西汉呢，就说勾丁，包括叶囊，包括这个滇王呢，他们都还没纳入这个西汉的版图之前，史记就这么称呼他们，因为史料记载就说在这个周武王发纣的时候呢，西南很多民族呢都参与了，比如说白埔民族，他就参与了这个周武王的伐纣。当西周建立以后呢，大封天下，就封了很多这个王侯。我怀疑呢，就说包括勾丁侯、叶囊侯或者叫滇王的，都是那个时期就已经被封了。
The bronze drum provides the strongest evidence that the Muyi tombs were built by the people of Goding, since it's a typical artifact for them. But remains of bronze drums have also been found in areas outside Goding. The experts once again study the bronze drum from Dian. They discover that unlike those of Guangnan, the drums from Dian have covers and contain seashells used as currency. It appears that the Dian drums were used to store money. Some 2,000 years ago, Goding bordered Dian, home of the Dicheng people. Historical records revealed that they were fierce competitors who were often at war with each other. They occupied each other's lands and plundered each other's wealth. The cover of the drum found in the tomb of the king of Dian is decorated with scenes from daily life and warfare. Analysis showed that the metal in the cover and body of the drum are different, and that the decorations were added after the drum was made. The scenes of warfare should be related to the drum's origin. At first, Dian often overpowered the weaker Goding in war. After the battle was over, the bronze drums used by the Goding army for signaling purposes were carried off by the people of Dian as spoils of war. They were then repurposed.
当两大对立民族，氐羌民族和白埔民族这个相互发生一些战争以后，氐羌民族也获得了很多铜鼓，但这一部分铜鼓呢就被氐羌民族所改变用途，比如说改做成这个储备器，以及表现出对这个铜鼓的一种不尊重。你比如说这个石在山李家山出的一批铜鼓，就有这个现象，就是说对铜鼓不尊重，坐在铜鼓上，或者把铜鼓拿来改做成这个储备器。
For a long time, tribes obtained bronze drums through plunder or other types of exchange. Bronze drums have also been found along the migration routes of the people of Goding all over southwest China.
铜鼓一共8个类型，8个类型几乎这个地方都有。而最古老的类型呢，叫万家坝，在这个勾丁国的范围里面，我们发现了。既然是在勾丁的范围里面发现最古老的铜鼓，当然是勾丁人的铸造。现在南方民族用铜鼓的民族比较多，但是专家一致认为，能造铜鼓的就是勾丁人。
Confirmation that the bronze drums originated in Goding proves the tombs in Muyi village belonged to Goding, but experts still know little about ancient Goding. In Tonghai County, by Lake Dianchi, is an old temple known as the Temple of the King of Goding, where a king named Wu Bo is honored. Tonghai was within the territory of Dian, so it seems strange that a king of Goding should be honored here. The excavation of Muyi village is winding down after 30 days of work. Then the archaeologists find a glittering object when they're cleaning up the bottom of the tomb. They are shocked to find it's a gold belt buckle with the image of a dragon design on the upper part and a tiger on the bottom part. Their eyes are made of emeralds. Young remembers that a similar belt buckle was unearthed in a Dian king's tomb several years ago. It seems strange to find one so similar in this Goding tomb. The discovery of the Dian king's gold seal, along with the belt buckle, indicates that both belong to the king of Dian. It seems as though this newly discovered belt buckle must also be somehow related to him.
历史上呢，曾经有过记载，汉武帝赠给一些地方，甚至现在外国来个别的地方来进贡的时候赠过金腰带。但是南方现在我就这2块，这里面有2个标志，一个有龙，说明这是中央王朝最高的皇帝的标志。那么为什么有虎呢？因为西南民族呢以虎为头疼，既不是天王赠予，也不是自己制造的，这是中央王朝赠给西南的王的一个权力的确认。
Since the first belt buckle was a symbol of the king of Dian's authority, archaeologists believe this buckle probably belonged to a king of Goding. But in the early period of Goding's history, the ruler was only a duke, not a king. According to historical records, Wu Bo, Duke of Goding, led his people against some rebels, capturing their leader. He was then granted the title of king. This shows that Wu Bo was a real historical figure, and he received his title of king for suppressing a revolt. Further research revealed that this occurred in 86 BC. It was in 86 BC when the tribes in the Lake Dianchi area rebelled against the Western Han Empire. Historical records indicate that many thousands of people were involved in seizing towns and killing officials. The Han Empire twice sent troops, but failed to suppress the uprising. The combined Han and Go Ding gradually gained the upper hand. The current Duke of Go Ding Duke was Wu Bo. With his help, the combined army was finally victorious. Wu Bo was awarded the title of king for his help in the war. His promotion also made Go Ding a more powerful kingdom. This explains why he was honored with a temple in Tonghai.
通海地区，民间有很多有关勾丁王的一些传说，因为通海呢有这个勾丁王庙，为什么会出现这个状况呢？实际上就和勾丁协助西安政府镇压，这次民族反叛有关，相当于通海应该是当时勾丁王的前沿指挥部。
Go Ding took advantage of the victory to expand its territory, to the detriment of the powerful Dian. During Wu Bo's reign, Go Ding became the most powerful state in southwestern China, after which Dian gradually disappeared from history. The cause of Dian's disappearance remains a mystery, but the attack by Go Ding was probably an important factor. Go Ding became strong and influential under Wu's leadership. Over 2,000 years after his time, Wu is still highly regarded throughout the area. Researchers began looking for other legends about the king of Go Ding among the locals.
我们的祖先这也是讲究嘛，他那名字我们就记不清楚了。
我们是壮族，据说勾丁王的事情我们就不知道了，因为老人也不爱我们管过。
不知道，也不知道勾丁王和我们壮族人民有什么关系。
我们都不知道这个勾丁王和我们这个民族的关系，以前老人也没有说过，只是后面参加工作了以后，因为从事这个文化研究啊，或者从记者这个行业了嘛，所以就还是了解了一部分。
cây lai ô bay cây cháu cây dây tô biang ni ho mô đèm đô cháu đi nơi tô bi á ni cha bi ta tô cháu đi nơi ta
The researchers come across an ancient book of poems recited in local folk rituals that contain many legendary stories about Zhuang ancestors. Many of the stories are about a king and his wars, which the experts discover sound very similar to what is known about Wu Bo.
壮族事件里面，首先它是从贴地形成，然后呢描述了很多这个壮族的历史，比如说特别是征战，这些故事比较多。这里面就描述了很多战争的一些历史，比如说这什么王跟什么王打架，当然里面呢就说很多描述有相似的，就是像这个勾丁国王啊与其他的国家征战的一些历史。
The king mentioned in the poems may or may not be Wu. Stories often become more fanciful and less reliable with the passage of time. These mountain villages were fairly isolated for a long time, so knowledge about their history is often incomplete. But unsatisfactory or vague answers do not stop the search. Soon the archaeologists arrive at Na Phu village, deep in the mountains. Every year, the villagers hold a grand ceremony to honor their ancestors in a local temple. Archaeologists are surprised to find that the temple is dedicated to the king of Goding. This is the only temple dedicated to the king of Goding in the Guangnan area. The villagers do not know why it's dedicated to him. All the villagers, young and old alike, dress up and worship Wu Bo, the first king of Goding.
我们祭祀这个是高丁王，这个名字哈吴波，是我们从我小我就知道老年人一直祭祀到现在，这个晓不得祭祀到哪年从哪年祭祀出来我倒不清楚，但是我懂事以来我就见老人祭祀了。吴波高丁古王嘛，他是我们壮族民族英雄，这个丁姐。 这个我也不是很清楚，但是我分析起来，丁姐是杰出的杰，可能是个伟人。老人款是他当时是他为老百姓这个抱打不平，为老百姓做好事，所以老百姓现在就一直纪念祭祀他到现在。
Through this little-known temple, we can see the deep impression Wu Bo left on this ethnic group. An important part of China's history has been preserved in this small village. It's not certain whether or not Wu Bo was buried in Mu Yi, but the experts are convinced that these are royal Goding tombs. Nevertheless, the presence of so many royal tombs in Mu Yi is puzzling. With the help of local villagers, the archaeologists begin a field survey of the area around the Mu Yi tombs. Locals believe that there was once an ancient military base on Yingpan Mountain next to the village. On the grassy mountaintop, the archaeologists find remains of a building's foundation. It's badly eroded, but it's clear that it's made of limestone and soil from the mountain. Some of the villagers show the researchers a site called Flagpole Hole.
这个就是我们母女在我银盘上的旗杆，就插旗杆的，插旗杆的，听话的，看不这个打。
After completing their preliminary field survey, the archaeologists begin looking at the mountains around Mu Yi. This is a remote jungle area with few paths, so they have to hack their way through thickets and brambles. The remains of a building suddenly come into view on the mountaintop. They're the same as the ones found at Yingpan Mountain. Because the mountain is very high and also dangerous, the ruins of this military camp are better preserved. This area enjoys a commanding height. From this position, everything can be taken in at a glance.
可能当时这个营盘是属于一个瞭望哨，因为瞭望哨呢，它在这儿可以，看到南边， 如果有人进来，可以及时的通知周边的一些山上的驻扎的一些部队吧。北边那边如果有人进来，他也能看到。所以这个位置还是在战略意义上应该是挺重要的。
在中原地区，它这个皇城和皇陵的这个距离呢，稍微可能可以远一点点，但是呢，在这样的小的诸侯国，它的王城和它的这个王陵的所在地呢，一般来讲相距不会超过5公里。从那个滇池周围发现的这个，比如说金银石在山的墓地和它的周围的遗址的情况来看，相距实际上就2公里左右。
Taking into account information uncovered by researchers and the typical distance between ancient Chinese imperial cities and corresponding royal tombs, Young Fan believes that Muyi village could be Go Ding's royal city. The researchers feel they are gradually beginning to understand the history of this ancient state. The once powerful state of Go Ding eventually fell, leaving no historical record of its demise. But it was mentioned in the records of a war that took place in Yunnan. This war had a huge impact on the state. In 12 AD, just 90-some years after Wu Bo was made king, Wang Meng, the new Western Han ruler, demoted all such kings to dukes. But the king of Go Ding refused to accept the order, and the enraged emperor sent a general named Feng Mao to punish him. The king of Go Ding employed his powerful army to launch an all-out attack on Feng's army. According to the Book of Han, Feng Mao lost 60 to 70% of his army in the conflict. Fearing a disastrous defeat, the emperor sent many more troops to put down the rebellion. The war lasted over 10 years, only ending with the collapse of Wang's regime. This prolonged war weakened both sides. Go Ding then gradually disappeared from the historical record. Some scholars believe that the weakened Go Ding was under constant pressure from surrounding states during the Eastern Han Dynasty. Eventually, its people were forced to migrate to Guangxi and Guizhou. It's no coincidence that no bronze drums have been found in Yunnan for the long period of the Eastern Han Dynasty rule.
从铜鼓来看，恰好也就是这一段，云南的这个魏晋时期，直到这个宋元时期的这个云南铜鼓就没有出现了。这一阶段的铜鼓就没有在云南出现，而是主要在贵州和广西出现。后来随着明朝对边疆地区的控制以后，逐渐又有一批今天叫壮族又开始向云南迁移，于是云南又有了铜鼓的出现。
Go Ding disappeared a long time ago, and its history is not well known. But the tomb discoveries in Muyi village have confirmed the existence of this mysterious state and revealed some of its story. The people of Go Ding did not disappear. They survived their hardships and evolved into today's Zhuang ethnic group, maintaining their traditions of bronze drums. There are still many things about ancient Go Ding we don't know yet, but research is continuing to reveal its mysteries.